The number one way that you can improve your social skills very, very quickly is simply by taking the focus off of yourself and putting it onto other people. When you're in any social setting around other people, you simply focus on them and not yourself. The mistake that so many of us make is that we're sitting there worrying about our past, our future, what's going on, are they judging us, oh, do we look all right? All of these things that nobody else really cares about, and everybody's thinking the same thing about themselves, and really isn't adding any value to the conversation, but it becomes the thing that really takes up the forefront of our mind and distracts us from having a good social interaction. So the moment you forget about that, it becomes very easy to have good social experiences and make friends and really just develop amazing relationships. The moment that you decide that I'm going to concentrate on the people that I'm with versus how I'm coming across or what they think of me or what other people thought of me in the past, it becomes almost effortless to have great conversations and to really become a great little social butterfly, if you want to call it that. So when you are talking to somebody, start putting your attention on what you can do to add more value to the conversation. Is there room for a joke? Maybe you could change up the energy and just get a little more interested in what they're saying. Or put a little more emphasis into your own words versus just saying it because you're just trying to keep the conversation going. There's a huge difference between actually communicating that you're interested and that you want to have a good conversation and thinking it. So a lot of the time we do want people to like us, we want people to respond well to us, but our body language says, I don't really care. And your version of being socially anxious, on the outside, it really looks like you just don't want to talk to people. It just looks like you're the kind of person that doesn't really want to connect. And of course, nobody's going to connect with you if you're putting out a vibe that says you're not somebody that's approachable. You're not somebody that wants to talk to other people. Now, it's very important that you realize that other people perceive you differently to the way that you perceive yourself. And especially if you're an introverted person, it's going to be really difficult for other people to read you. And they're not going to just automatically come to you and talk to you and just assume that you want to have a conversation with them. They're going to assume that you don't want to talk. If you're giving off the body language that says you're not interested, people are going to steer away from you. People are going to talk less with you, and they're going to try to end the conversation as quickly as possible simply because you're making them uncomfortable. Yet probably what's going on in your mind is, I'm not comfortable. I don't feel good. And that's the funny thing. Whatever you're feeling will transfer onto the other person. So I want you to really think about that. It's called the law of state transference. Whatever state, whatever mood you're in, is very likely to seep off and affect the people around you. So to really have amazing social skills is to be able to put yourself in a great mood, in a great state, in a state where people feel really, really nice around you. You ever been around somebody and you just thought, wow, I could spend all day with this person? Because they just have this light-hearted, fun vibe, they don't really care that much, they're not worried about anything, they're just having fun. Well, find a way for yourself to have fun. Have fun in your own life. That way, when you are having a social interaction, it's pretty easy. It's not even that difficult to connect with people because you're already happy, you're already feeling good. You're not all uptight and anxious about your life and feeling depressed and miserable. You're already in a good mood. Think about it. What are the things that put you in a good mood? Do more of that. Do way more of that and try to find ways to connect to other people that enjoy the same thing. That way you're building a strong ecosystem and your social skills are improving simply based off of how you feel about yourself. And when you make yourself feel good, you're gonna feel good. Makes sense, right? And when you feel good, other people start to feel good around you. All of a sudden, it's not so hard to have a good conversation, to really enjoy a talk with somebody. All of a sudden, it's second nature, socializing, talking to people, getting them to be interested in you and what you have to say. And there's no magic trick or magic formula. It's not a certain line that you have to say. You'll be able to talk forever if you talk about the things that you're passionate about, that you care about, and you put that energy behind it, and you really feel how you feel about that thing that matters to you. People are going to be drawn in, hooked. They can't take their eyes off of you. They just want to flock to you, listen to you, praise you, be friends with you, buy from you eventually if you have something to sell. And it just makes you this very attainable, great person that makes everybody feel good, that has fun themselves, that doesn't need anything from anybody, but simply is expressing themselves, having fun, enjoying life, and interacting with other people with ease, pure joy. Not some difficult process of trying to socialize, like trying to make people like you, but simply rather having fun and letting the connections come naturally, letting the social skills build by themselves without having to worry or think about it. Because chances are that if you're watching a video like this, it's not the first time you're watching a video like this. You've tried to improve your social skills before. Well, stop trying to improve them and actually go out there, talk to people, have fun, talk about the things that you want to talk about, do things that make you feel good so that then when others are around you, you're feeling good already and they're drawn to you. That's the secret. That's how you become a social butterfly. That's how you improve your social skills. That's the best social skill training that I can give you. And nothing else really matters.